The biggest fear that I see in players, especially when they start their vintage story journey for the first time, is trying to figure out how to survive the cold season in this game, because there will be time when the water will be completely frozen over and the food that is easily accessible, such as berries and mushrooms, will no longer be found in the beautiful forest. So in this video, I will give you the simple thing you can do to not only survive the cold and windy blizzard in this game, but this method will be your ultimate solution to your overall hunger issues. As you begin your journey for the first time and you explore its massive procedural world, I highly recommend that you collect as much grain as possible. If it's ready to be harvested, then harvest it and keep it for the cold season. Don't get me wrong. In emergency situations, grain can be consumed immediately after being harvested. It's not going to fulfill you much, but it can give you that extra time to find a better meal. But the beautiful thing about collecting grain and saving it for later is the fact that grain can be stored pretty much anywhere without spoilage, whereas berries and meat can significantly reduce in nutritional value over time and of course spoil. My ultimate meal during the winter time has always been bread. This is very subjective, but this is something I always do when it gets extremely cold in this game. It helps me live through the cold season, and I promise you it will help you as well. Step 1. Find the closest mountain to your home, and make sure that you can locate some sort of stone in large quantities. At this point, I'm assuming you've collected your copper and crafted a copper pickaxe. If not, feel free to check out my previous video. Once you locate your mountain, simply begin making a checker box pattern along the side of it. The reason checker box pattern is so crucial in this situation is simply because the block will be outlined, and once the block is fully outlined, it will fall as a full block rather than be broken in little pieces. Then on top of that, you will also need a copper hammer and a chisel, and that's how you'll make your grinder in order to grind your grain and make a flour. Second step is to make a bucket of water and mix water with flour to make dough. Your dough is now ready, so now let's make your oven, and that is where the magic begins. There is plenty of flint available in Vintage Story, so now let's put our flint into a campfire without a cooking pot in order to make cooked flint. Take out your cooked flint and put it in the grinder to make fire clay. Fire clay is what used to make an oven. Place your oven somewhere appropriate so you can fill it up with firewood and bake your bread. Bread has a fairly reasonable expiration time, but always keep in mind, when you store your food deep underground where the sun does not reach, the time can be easily increased by double. You can make a pie, which can be cut in multiple servings, and who doesn't like pie when it's cold and windy outside?